Greetings to every person listening to me from all over the world. I believe you're having a great time wherever you're listening from. So my topic of today is going to be about PMA. So have a notebook and a pen and note down, because whatever I'm going to talk about is a very, very important thing that you need to have understanding about. So my topic is going to be about PMA. PMA is an abbreviation meaning personal monthly achievement. Personal monthly achievement. What is PMA? PMA is a monthly maintenance that a distributor needs to do for them to be regarded as active members or active distributors of AGG. For AGG to recognize you as an active distributor, for our company, Alliance in Motion Global Group of Companies, to recognize you as an active distributor, you must be doing your PMA, and our PMA is supposed to be done on a monthly basis. So first of all, I'm going to start by explaining to you why PMA. Why is it that you need to do PMA? Why, or the benefits? That is the first thing I'm going to talk about. Why PMA? That is the first thing I'm going to talk about. I have already told you what it is. So the next thing I'm going to talk about is why it is important. The next thing I'm going to talk about is how to do it, why it is important, or the benefits of it, how to do it, and what can happen if you don't do it. Those are going to be the basis of my training today. Why PMA is important to your business, how to do it, and what can happen or what happens if you don't, or the penalties that you face if you don't do your PMA. Now, first of all, the first reason why network marketing business, the reason why it's important that you do your PMA is because network marketing business is a products distribution business, and the first person that should be the product of the products should be you, the distributor. Understand? You should be the first customer of the company. There is no way you can believe in products that you don't use. There is no way you can share products with your loved ones or with your friends if you don't understand the products, if you've not experienced the benefits of the products, and you don't understand how important these products can be to someone's life. Understand? For you to share the products confidently, for you to talk about the products confidently to your friends, to your relatives, and to any person out there, you must first of all experience the benefits of these products. Like I'll give you a very practical example. I've been using C Supreme. Earlier on, I've not been having a clear skin, but I'm pretty sure today, if you can see my skin, you can see my skin from your screen, and I believe you can tell that I'm having a very, very healthy skin, courtesy of C Supreme. It's a very powerful product that helps you have a very, very good looking skin. So if I never used this product, there is no way I can share it with someone out there. So the first person that should be a product of the products is you and I, the distributors of the company. That is the number one reason why PMA is very, very much important. You are just required to do a maintenance by reordering a product every single month, a product of your choice, and this product is supposed to be of importance to you. You are supposed to use this product. You are not reordering a product to throw it away or just to store it in your house or in your office. No, you are reordering a product so that you can experience these products and you can also benefit from these products. I believe that point is home. That is the first reason why PMA is important. Now, the second reason why PMA is important is because of what we call matching sales bonus. I believe you are aware of all the ways of making money in our business. The direct connectors bonus, the match sales bonus, we have the retail profit, we have unilevel bonus, we have unipay plan, we have stair step, we have other ways of earnings as well. But those are the basic ways of earnings that you should know as per now. Now, PMA or personal monthly achievement affects matching sales bonus or match sales bonus. It affects match sales bonus directly. How? For you to make money through the matching sales bonus in a month, your binary must be active. If you log into your account, you're going to see somewhere written binary. So for you to make money through match sales bonus, your binary must be active. If your binary is not active, you cannot make money through the matching sales bonus. And the only way that your binary becomes active is through your PMA. I believe you are getting now why it is very, very much important and mandatory that you do your PMA every single month. Let me give you an example. Assume that this month you don't do your PMA. Then next month you get 100 signups. Through those 100 signups, assume that 50 are on the left, 50 on the right. So you are supposed to make 50 pairs, right? Because 50 left, 50 right, those are 50 pairs. So you are supposed to make, if it's one account, you are supposed to make 4,800 times 50. That is how it goes. But if you never did your PMA, it simply means that you're going to make 0 shillings from the match pairing bonus. You're not going to make anything from match pairing bonus. Even if you get 1,000 people left and 1,000 people right, and your binary is not active, then you're not going to make money through the match pairing bonus. So that is the first thing. That is another reason why you need to do your PMA, for you to be able to make money through the match pairing bonus. I believe that point is home. The third reason why you need to do your PMA every single month is because of what we call PGI, Prime Gift Check Innovations. Prime Gift Check Innovations. In your account, you are going to be accumulating points. Okay? And first of all, before I talk about PGI, let me talk about ranks, because ranks are what brings the PGIs. The third reason why it is important that you do your PMA is because of the ranks. Before I talk about PGI, let me talk about ranks. In our company, we have Silver Executive rank, Gold Executive rank, and Global Ambassador rank. I believe you've heard of such ranks in the business. You've heard that someone is an SE or Silver Executive, someone is a GE or Gold Executive, or someone is a GA or Global Ambassador. Follow keenly. I'm very, very slow so that you have an understanding of this. Now, how do PMA affect ranks? Actually, the only way you get ranks in our business is through your PMA. So it means that if you don't do your PMA, you can never have a rank in the business. There is no other way you can have a rank in the business unless you do your PMA. I believe you're understanding now why PMA is very important. It is non-negotiable. This is something that you do. This is not something that you do when you feel like. It is something that is mandatory for the growth of your business, and for the sake of your income in the business. Now, what are the benefits of having ranks in the business? By having a rank, you are going to unlock another way of making money called stair-step bonus. You can only make money through stair-step bonus if you have a rank. Either you are a silver executive, a gold executive, and a global ambassador. And ranks pays a lot of money. I can tell you that for a fact. I know people in our business who makes more than 2 million Kenya shillings every single month through ranks alone. Yes, through ranks alone. I know people who makes, up to 500,000 every single month through ranks alone. I know people who makes 100,000 Kenya shillings every month through just one way of earning. I'm talking about the rank alone. It is called the stair-step bonus. So it simply means that you need to do your PMA very, very seriously so that you get these ranks faster and you unlock other way of earning in the business. That is the stair-step bonus. Now, how do PMA affect ranks, or how do you doing your PMA influence you getting a rank? Let me explain to you. When you do your PMA or your maintenance by a product of your choice, let's say for example C24/7. C24/7 has points. Whatever you need to get a rank is called positional points. Listen and listen good. You get ranks through what we call positional points. Positional points are what gives you a rank in the business. Where do you get positional points? Through your PMA, through purchase of a product every single month. Every product that we have in the counter has an assigned positional point. And the reason why we do PMA with specific products is because specific products normally has more points. And I will recommend to you C24/7, I will recommend to you Angel E, and I will recommend to you Kiopiglo. If at all you are going to do your PMA, consider those products, or Complete Phyto Energizer. Those 4 products. Don't do your PMA with Liven Alkaline Coffee. Yes, actually it is even more expensive than C24/7, but it has less points. The price of C24/7 is approximately, as at now, it's approximately 1,210. But the price of coffee, Liven Alkaline Coffee, is about 1,300 Kenya shillings. But C24/7 has more points than Liven Alkaline Coffee. So it's never about the price of the product. It is about the points you are going to get after purchasing this product. So always, while doing your PMA, always consider a product that has more points, not just any other product. I believe you are getting my point. For the purpose, you can purchase any product. You can purchase a product that has more points and also purchase other products. If at all you wanted, assume that you wanted to purchase, let's say for example, Liven Coffee. You wanted to use Liven Coffee. You are not restricted to purchase it. You can purchase it, but still make sure that for the sake of your PMA, make it a norm to do your PMA with products that has more points. Okay, C24/7, Complete Phyto Energizer, Angel E, or Kiopiglo. Kiopiglo is a beverage and it also has a lot of points. The points of Kiopiglo is more or less the same as C24/7. Angel E has the highest points, so you can also use Angel E. But in our company, the standard product that we do use for PMA is C24/7. C24/7. So always prioritize C24/7 as a product, for your PMA. But you can still purchase. You don't have to. You are not restricted to one product. You can purchase C24/7 at the same time. You can purchase your Kiopiglo at the same time. You can purchase Angel E at the same time. You can purchase any other product that you want, but just make sure that you go for the products that has the highest points for the purpose of your PMA. If it's for consumption, you can purchase any product. I believe you're getting my point. If you, let's say for example, you want to use C Supreme or Bali Glow to have a glowing skin like mine, you can purchase it anytime that you want. But for the purpose of your PMA, always make sure that you use the products I've mentioned, C24/7 or Kiopi Glow or Angel E or Complete. I believe that point is home. So by purchasing these products, you are going to have positional points. When these positional points accumulates, you are going to be having a rank. 10 points makes you become a silver executive. The moment you accumulate 10 points, you are going to become a silver executive by rank. The moment you get 100 points, you are going to become a gold executive. The moment you become a global, the moment you accumulate 1,000 points, you are going to become a global ambassador. And by having these ranks, every 15th, listen and listen good, by having these ranks, every 15th of every month, the company will be compensating you a commission, and that is what we call stair-step bonus. Stair-step bonus is paid every date 15 of every month. So by having a rank, every 15th of every month, you will be assured of an income in your DTC. That is how sweet it is. And that is why doing your PMA is very, very much important. I believe now you are not trying to understand why it is important to do your PMA every single month. Now, I've shared with you the relationship between the PMA and the ranks. I've also shared with you the relationship between your PMA and match pairing bonus. I've already explained that. Let me now explain to you the relationship between your PMA and PGI. PGI means Prime Gift Check Innovation. For you to get PGIs, you must be having a rank. You cannot have a PGI as just a DI. You cannot. For you to get PGIs, you must be having, a rank in the business. Prime rank position in the business. Understand? You must either be a silver executive, a gold executive, or a global ambassador. Now, these are points you are going to be accumulating, and you can, when the company announces PGI redeeming, you can just log into your account and check the device or the gadget you are qualifying for, and you can redeem these points and get gadgets, iPhones, MacBooks, screens. They are always, being awarded every single time in the company. The company always announces PGI redeeming, and when you redeem your PGI points, you get these gadgets: iPhone 15 Pro Max, MacBook Air, Samsung 55-inch screen, and any other gadget that you qualify for. We also do have PGI cars. One of the events I attended when I was just new in this business was the company's 7th year anniversary at Sarit Expo Center. I was at that time I was about 6 months old in the business, and I can tell you for a fact, I saw something that made me crazy. I saw someone being awarded a Range Rover Sport through PGI. Whatever I mean is that this gentleman just redeemed points and was awarded a free Range Rover Sport. I want you to imagine that you are redeeming points and you get cars. In the recent anniversary we had, the CEO of the company, Dr. Edgar Bantog, promised that in the coming years we will be having more PGI cars. So it means that we will be having more people, being allowed to redeem these points and get these cars. So it's an advantage for you to go for the ranks and have all these benefits. I believe you're getting my point. Now, I've talked to you about the reasons why you need to do your PMA and the benefits of PMA. Another benefit of doing a PMA in relation to the ranks is that the only way you can be a speakers bureau of the company, there is something called speakers bureau. Speakers bureau simply means that you are a certified speaker of the company, and you can access our VIP offices without any restriction. You can access the VIP office in any place you are in. You can also train this business in any country you go, because you are now a certified speakers bureau of the company. I believe you understand whatever I'm talking about. And by being a certified speakers bureau, the company is going to pay you for any training you do in the company. If you do any training in the company as a certified speakers bureau, the company will be paying you. That is also, another advantage of doing a PMA. Of course, the only way you can be trained as a speakers bureau is by having a rank. You cannot be trained as a speakers bureau if you don't have a rank. Speakers bureau training is only for silver executives, gold executives, and global ambassadors. So I believe now you understand why you need to do your PMA and the reasons why PMA is important to your business. Now, I've talked to you about what PMA is. I've talked to you about the benefits of PMA. I now want to talk to you how to do the PMA and what can happen if you don't do it. Now, how do you do your PMA? Listen and listen good. Listen and listen good. You do your PMA a month before. And I've said that PMA is supposed to be done every single month. For example, assume that you've joined the business this month. We're in the month of January. Whichever month you will be watching this video, it doesn't matter. Assume that you've joined the business this month. Let's say, for example, you've joined the business on the 28th of January. When you join the business on the 28th, even if there are just 2 days remaining for that month to be over, that is counted as your first month in the business. That is how it goes in our business. The counting of the months is never done as complete months. For example, someone who joins the business on date 1 and someone who joins the business on date 28, by the time that month will be coming to an end, all of them will be considered to be 1 month old in the business, according to our system, according to the DTC. Understand that. Someone who joins the business on date 1st or date 15 or date 28th, all of them will be considered as 1 month old in the business. I believe you're understanding. Now, for the first 3 months of doing the business, you will be under free maintenance. For the first 3 months of doing the business, you will be under free maintenance. What does that mean? That means that even if you don't do the PMA, you won't suffer the consequences of not doing the PMA. But it doesn't mean that you don't do your PMA for the first 3 months. I will recommend to you that you start doing a PMA from your first month of doing the business. If you are truly serious about growing your business and growing so fast, I will recommend to you that you start doing your PMA from your first month of doing the business. Why? Because it will take you a shorter period of time to get the ranks. You understand? You don't have to wait until you are 3 months old for you to start doing your PMA. No, start doing your PMA from your first month in the business. It will help you, get these ranks faster and get these benefits I'm talking about so fast. You don't have to wait for 3 months. So that is the first recommendation I'm giving to you. Start doing your PMA from your first month of doing the business. Don't wait. Understand? Now, PMA is always done a month before. For example, PMA for, let's say for example, right now we are in January. PMA for February is not done in February. It is always done a month before. So PMA for next month, if you've joined the business this month, If you join the business in January, for example, the PMA for you need to, if you do PMA this month, it will be for next month. I believe you are getting the point. The PMA you are going to do this month, if you just joined this month, will be for next month. The PMA you will do next month will be for March. The PMA you will do on March will be for April. That is how it goes. You understand? You need to do your PMA any date before date 29. Date 29 is always the deadline for doing your PMA, date 29 of any month. But don't always wait for date 29 for you to declare your PMA. Always do your PMA early enough. You can do your PMA any date, be it date 1, date 15, date 6, date 7. Anytime you can always do your PMA, but always prioritize to do your PMA early enough, preferably before date 15. Don't always be waiting for last minute rush. I believe that point is home. So if you've joined the business this month, you're going to do PMA for next month. And PMA for next month, you're not going to do it next month. You're going to do it before date 29 of this month. I believe I've communicated that point. So make sure that you organize with your upline. Your upline will guide you on how to do your PMA before the 29th of this month if you just joined the business this month. I believe that point is home. Now, how many products do you need to purchase? I've talked about the specific products that you need to do your PMA with to get more points. Now, you can do your PMA with any quantity of products. Any quantity of products is allowed to do PMA with. But my recommendation to you, if you are going for C24/7 or if you are going for any product, my recommendation to you is that you make an effort to do at least 0.2 points every single month. 0.2 points is 3 boxes of C24/7 or 3 boxes of Kiopi Glow or 3 boxes of Angel E or 3 boxes of Complete Fighter Energizer. Those products I've mentioned. For example, 1 box of C24/7 costs 1,210 at the counter. So it means that 3 boxes of C24/7 is going to cost you how much? 3,630 Kenya shillings to purchase your to clear your PMA. So always make it a priority. Remember, you're doing PMA to build your business, not your upline's business. You are doing the PMA for your own benefit, not to benefit any person. Now, when it comes to getting the ranks, it is not just going to be your effort alone. If you are having a team, it's going to take you even a shorter period of time to get these ranks. So my recommendation to you is that you should grow a team faster so that you can get these ranks faster. What do I mean? Assume that this month you are having 10 people in your team and 10 of them does 0.2 points. You are also going to get those 0.2 points each. So if 10 people does 0.2 points, you are going to have 0.2 points times 10. Those are 2 points plus your 0.2. Those are 2.2 points in a month. If you do 2.2 points in 4-5 months, you're already a silver executive. That is how simple it is. So it's simpler to get these ranks if you are having a team. Of course, nobody starts the business when they are having a team. So whatever I'm trying to tell you is that make an effort to grow a team faster so that you can get the ranks faster. Don't just do your PMA alone. No, do it and also encourage your team members to do it as well. When you do it and your group also does it, you're going to get the ranks faster. That is how it goes. I believe that point is home. So I've recommended that I've recommended to you the products that you should use for your PMA, preferably C24/7. Then I've recommended that you do 3 boxes of C24/7. Then I've recommended that you start doing a PMA from your first month in the business. I believe that point is home. Now, Having explained to you what PMA is, having explained to you the benefits of PMA, having explained to you how to do your PMA, what if you don't do it? What if you decide that, you know what, I'm not interested in this thing? What happens? Number one, if you don't do your PMA, you are not going to have any rank in the business. You are not going to have ranks, and by not having a rank simply means that you can never be a speaker's bureau of the company. It also simply means that you will never benefit from the PGIs, from the PGI cars to the PGI gadgets. You will never benefit from them because you won't have any rank in the business if you don't do your PMA. It also simply means that you'll never make money through the match pairing bonus. In fact, let me tell you, most money in our business lies in the match pairing bonus. That is where the most money lies. Most money never lies in connecting people directly. Most money lies in the match pairing bonus. So by not doing your PMA, you are simply not going to make money through the match pairing bonus, and that simply means that you will be in charity, not in business. Because if you don't make money in the business, then what is the essence of being in the business? Another thing that will happen if you don't do your PMA is that you normally have something called binary points. Binary points. I will explain it to you through the simplest language possible so that you can understand. Now, assume that by last month you had accumulated 5 positional points, or you had accumulated 1 positional point in your account. Then the following month you don't do your PMA. Whatever will happen is that not the positional points. I'm talking about it's about binary points. Sorry, not positional points. It's binary points. This is what happens. We normally have something called binary points. Positional points are the points you get that will give you ranks. You get them from the products, of course. A product has 3 points. Every product has 3 points: commissional points, positional points, and binary points. So when you don't do your PMA, your binary points will be deducted. 5% of your binary points will be deducted in every account. 5% of your binary points will be deducted in every account. When someone joins the business, let's say for example, when someone joins the business with, let's say, a Neoverse package, you're going to be having 1,400 binary points. You understand? Assume that someone joins on the left with Neoverse, you're going to be having 1,400 binary points. Another person joins on the right with a Neoverse account, you're also going to have 1,400 binary points. So those binary points are the ones that matches to give you 4,800. That is how 4,800 comes. I know some of you wonders, how is it that this 4,800 comes into my DTC? The 4,800 comes through the binary points. If someone joins on the left, you're going to have 1,400 binary points. Another person on the right, 1,400 binary points. And if it matches, you're going to make how much? 4,800. Understand? So assume that you had one person on the left. Okay? This month you go to one person on the left, and next month you get another person on the right. So if you never did your PMA, it simply means that the 1,400 you had on the left will be deducted. And it means that if one person will join on the right, you are not going to make 4,800. Understanding the point? That is how it goes. So having explained to you all that, I believe now you really understand what PMA is. You also understand the importance of doing your PMA, or the benefits of doing your PMA. You also understand how to do your PMA, when to do your PMA, how frequent to do your PMA. I've said every month. which dates, I've talked about that. Which products, I've talked about that. How many products, I've said 3. Okay, I've also talked to you about the repercussions of not doing your PMA. So having explained to you that, I believe that the person I'm talking to is a leader. I believe that you who is watching this video is someone who wants to build this business big, is someone who wants to rise to the top. And I can tell you for sure, one of the ways to rise to the top in our business is by taking your PMA very serious. Taking your PMA very serious is one of the ways of rising to the top. If you don't take your PMA serious, it simply means you are not interested in building this business in a massive way. And I don't think that is the person I'm talking to. So take whatever I've told you very, very much serious. If there is something you have not understood, reach out to the person who connected you to the business, or reach out to your upline who can help you understand more whatever I've talked about. So having said all that, I want to wish you the very best as you continue building your business, and see you at the very top. Cheers.